Hey guys, so I'm not sure how this video is gonna go. Usually my daughter's asleep for about another hour and that's when I film, but this morning she decided to wake up at 6:30 in the morning, and it's probably because she didn't nap yesterday and then passed out at like 7 o'clock, so we're gonna see what we can get done. Anyway, we're gonna start out with concealing our eyes. Doesn't matter what concealer you use. Doesn't matter if you use an eye primer, just whatever works for you. It's just the one I like. It's a Wet n Wild. It goes with that foundation that everybody likes that smells like paint. I have a look in mind, so we're gonna use the Dare to Create. Whenever I see this palette, I want to go Dare to Dream, or I have a dream, something like that. In high school, I was in band, and that was one of the moves we had to do, so every time I see it, I want to do that. Okay, we're gonna go in with a transition color first. Pop it in that crease. We're gonna try not using the Jaclyn Hill palette, since every single look I've done so far, I'm pretty sure I've reached for her palette for at least one color. But this one has a black, so maybe we won't need it. Yeah, you just get a nice color going, and then I'm gonna get one more darker color. Yeah, one more. I'm gonna do that brown. I actually have the sheet that tells you what the colors are, but I will write the names on there. Not that it'll help me remind me to say it, but you just pop that one right back in the crease also. It's just a nice brown. Right in the crease, just to deepen out the color a little bit. Then I think we're gonna take a blue in the crease and darken it up a little bit. This one, right here. And if you have several blending brushes, I suggest you use those. You don't have to use the same one for every shade, which, I mean, I have more than one, it's just I don't have very many, so I have to pick and choose what I'm going to use them for, if that makes sense. So, and so far they come out fine, but no one else touches my brushes but me, so I'm thinking I'm gonna try and get my husband to do my voiceover, and possibly if I can get him to shave his face down enough, I might try and do his makeup if he'll sit through it. The only problem is I'm like 20 shades darker than him, so not really. I'm a decent amount darker than him, so if I do his makeup, his foundation and everything is going to be very light. His skin tone is probably about my concealer, or where I highlight on my face. it's funny because we have 2 kids, and my son, who's about 5 months old, has his skin color, and he gets very red when he's upset, and my daughter has my coloring, and she's very tan and olivey like me, and when she gets mad, you know, it's just stomping around and whatever. When my son gets mad, he's only 5 months, so he doesn't like stomp around or anything, but his face gets red as a tomato. And my husband was making fun of him, you know, just poking a little fun at him. And we went and got family pictures done here recently, and he goes, "I'm red." I was like, "Yes, honey, you're red. You're always red. You have like the brightest red beard I've ever seen, like fire red, like that color red on his beard. I'm not using that color. He's just that color." And he was like, "I didn't know that." I was like, "Yes, honey, like, you're a ginger. That's what happens." He goes, "I'm not a ginger." And I'm like, "Well, I mean, it's in your blood. Like, your head may be like a light brown. Like, you may not actually have red colored hair, but your beard is definitely red, and your dad was definitely a redhead." He's like, "He was strawberry blonde." I'm like, "Hun, that's the same difference. That is the same thing. Your dad was a ginger. That's not a bad thing. You just are. So I don't like it." And then he's looking at the pictures, and again he goes, "My beard's really orange." I was like, "Yes, I've told you that 1,000,001 times." He was like, "I don't like it." I'm like, "Well, it's the hand you were dealt. You're always gonna have an orange beard." He was like, "I don't like it anymore. I think I want to get rid of it." I'm like, "Oh, you're a mess. Just because it's orange. Like, it's always been orange. You went months with the beard down to here. But because we got pictures done, he, for some reason, saw it for the first time ever." I don't know why I'm doing the bottom line, because I'm not gonna keep it. Okay. Now that I've smoked out my crease sufficiently, I think, I mean, it's not perfect, but it'll do. I am going to take some concealer on a little flat, tiny brush, and I'm going to carve out my crease, but only to about midway. You've seen me do that a couple of times. So, see, I might have to. Like that. Yeah. I forgot to put tape on, so we'll see how this eyeliner comes out later. Yeah, so I was planning on doing eyeliner. I am a sucker for a cat eye. I don't even care. I told my sister that I started doing YouTube and that I have a channel, and I was afraid to tell her because I don't know, it's just not something that anybody around here does, but she was actually surprisingly supportive. I mean, it's what I enjoy doing. I spend most of my time either obsessing about makeup, watching makeup, you know, anything of the sort. So it makes sense for me to do it because, I mean, why not play with it on camera and do videos since I'm doing it anyway, you know, regardless of what anybody else thinks. But she was like, no, I think you'd be great. I think you'd have fun. Oh, by the way, I told her, you know, it's not so much like hate comments. I'm fine with those. I'm more so worried that, like I told y'all, like, I'm more worried that no one's gonna watch it all, because I'd rather have the comments and the criticism and the stuff to help me get better, because that's what it's for. That's what I want. And I have tougher skin, so when people get rude, it really doesn't bother me. Like, you can say what you want, but it really hurts my feelings more when, like, people just don't want to watch in general. I told my brother, he goes, I'll be your first troll. And I was like, that is fine. If you want to troll, that's fine. Just, you know, click in there, give me some advice if you want. He was like, I don't know anything about makeup. And I was like, well, I mean, I understand that. I'm just packing this color on top, but I think I'm gonna end up using Sweet Tooth out of the Smoke Sessions palette. It's just like the prettiest light blue, but I wanted this dark blue as a base first before I started packing on a lighter blue. Just to see. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need Sweet Tooth. This isn't light enough. Okay, I'm gonna set this aside for just a moment. Yes, I keep all my plastic. Drop that. Okay, yeah, we're gonna use the Smoke Sessions palette. Girl, she is. I think I'm gonna go in Blue Dream instead because I want that lighter blue. I don't know if I should do a review on this palette just because it's been so long since it's been out, but I will. Yeah, I'm just packing that Blue Dream over top of that other blue that I got from the Dare to Create palette, because I want you to know it's blue, but I want it to be kind of icy too. And unfortunately I don't have that specific like icy color, so this is how we're gonna do it, and I think it's coming out pretty good. Yeah, I like that. I might need this again when I do my liner, just because Lord knows I can't do liner. Okay. Was attempted. We aren't gonna get stressed out because I do tend to get a little stressed doing my eyeliner just because it's so hard. Yep, it's like a big old chunk. It's like a clog heel of eyeliner. I don't even know if that's right. Do you know how often I wear heels? I'm just gonna stop before it gets too big, and I will take my makeup wipe and I will just, you know, clean up the edges. Best I'm gonna do, but yeah, you get your nice wing liner. Hopefully it's better than mine. And then why don't we put on some moisturizer? That's what I've been using here lately. It seems to be working great. I actually still have my other moisturizer. I've just kind of really been enjoying this, honestly. That's why I've kept using it. I feel like I got a hair. A little fact about me is I actually lose hair everywhere. Like, I am literally the worst about losing hair. In food, in the shower, like, to the point where I don't even have to be around. Like, do not even have to be near somebody, and they'll message me or something and be like, how? I'm like, what? How did your hair get in my food? I'm like, huh? My husband will message me from work and he'll be like, I went to the gym today, I took a shower, and somehow I'm sitting at work and I have your hair in my butt crack. And I'm like, I really can't, I don't know. I can't tell you on that one. Like, I have no words. It's like I'm getting sick of it. I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, it's not, it wasn't like I'm gonna plant this hair in your food. I'm gonna plant this hair in your crack. It just happens. Oh. My husband's super particular about things too, so like it really bothers him to like the point where it shouldn't bother a normal person. But it's okay. He gets over it. Okay. I think it's time to do foundation. I'm using Bare Minerals Fresh Face. I stopped using it for a while because I was liking the combo of the Urban Decay All Nighter foundation and the Clinique that I was using because it matched my skin, and the Urban Decay was transfer proof or doesn't transfer as much, so when I was using it, like, I didn't have quite as bit come off on my clothes or the kids while I was playing with them, but this is like my exact skin match, so it's a lot easier putting this on. and I actually really do like it, so I'm trying to avoid this going real orange, because for some reason my face, maybe not, goes real orange when I turn that way. And I don't know why. So we decided not to do presents for the kids this year. One, because my son is only 5 months old. He's not going to be opening presents or even know anything about it. Two, they have gotten so much from everybody else that like it's impossible to get them anything. And like, I mean, as parents, we actually know what they have, so it's like, okay, they have this. I mean, there's literally nothing left to get my daughter, so instead we're doing stockings and we're filling them up like my parents used to do. And in that sense, we're kind of getting her gifts, but they're like self-care, or like, because we know no one else would get them, we got her like bath crayons, and we got her other toys for the bathtub, a loofah, because she's always stealing mine, and so we figured, you know, because she likes to copy and it makes her feel big, we'd just get her own. But we got her a loofah, and we got her a singing toothbrush because she loves to brush her teeth, so I can't even imagine what a singing toothbrush is gonna do, because like, if she would have it her way, she'd brush her teeth like 3 or 4 times a day. She just loves it. I don't know why. So, pretty excited about that, because she's not even gonna know, and then she's gonna put it in her mouth and try and use it, and she's like, what? Little kids get fascinated with the easiest things, so it's really usually I use Coty Airspun, but today I'm gonna try this. I'm actually gonna tap a little bit into the lid, use it that way. I've never used it before, and I got the shade Light, I think. Light, yeah, so yeah, it is like the exact color of my skin, so it may not lighten, it might actually darken my concealer. But that's okay. What I think it'll be good for is the rest of my face, and then the Coty Airspun can just go underneath. That's fine, because I do like a bright under eye. Yeah, I've never used this before, so we'll see. We'll see. Feels nice. If I could get the lid back on, that'd be handy dandy. Okay, where were we? Okay, so tap into those two. And like I said yesterday, I like to get my contour up on my cheekbone, like on top, and then very, very slightly below, like most of my brushes on the actual cheekbone, and then like this much actually goes below and like gets that shade, but most of it stays on top, and then it goes into my hairline. I just think it looks very natural, and if you watch any of my vlogs, whatever you want to call it, video blogging, in the sunlight, I think it actually looks really good. And my cheekbones look very pronounced, but like I have a different face shape. Like my cheekbones, when I start to get skinnier, are like Yzma from The Emperor's New Groove, where they're like out. I know that's a bad description, but like I have very, very prominent cheekbones and like the worst smile lines, so and I just get underneath here to have the illusion of a shadow. There, get your forehead, because you know my already impossibly tiny forehead needs to be smaller. So I was talking to my friend the other day, and I don't know if it's because she's blonde or because I have curly hair or what it is, but like me, I only wash my hair about once a week, and sometimes to avoid having to dry it and straighten it and everything, I will wear a shower cap. Now, back in high school, I used to shower and wash my hair every single day. I mean, I still shower every single day, but I used to, every time I shower, that's what I was trying to say, every time I shower, I'd wash my hair. And my hair actually felt really nice, like I didn't have dry or dead feeling hair, but because I showered every single day, my shampoo would often work really well for me, and then after like a month or so of using it, I'd have to switch because my hair would start to dry out and feel nasty, and then as soon as I'd switch it and continue to shower every single day, wash my hair every day, it would feel better, like immediately. So, and then I don't know who I was watching. I was watching somebody on YouTube, and they were talking about how they only wash their hair like twice a week, and I was like, you wash your hair twice a week? I wash my hair every single time I shower. How are you pulling this off? Like, tell me your secret. And then after I stopped working in fast food, I stopped washing my hair every day, and like I actually had no issue at all, and I was like, oh my gosh, they were right. And then like it sort of became a contest to see how long I could go without washing my hair, and like honestly, I think I could go about a week and a half to 2 weeks without actually having to wash my hair. It does not get oily. Like I'm just one of those few people that doesn't have like oily hair. But I also don't do a whole lot of running around or anything. I'm usually at home with the kids, and like I run after them, but like nowhere near like marathon or anything. So like I hardly break a sweat. Which is kind of funny because when I sweat, I don't really stink either. Like my husband once told me, he was like, why are you showering? And I was like, 1, because I sweat. 2, I've been out in the heat all day and it's disgusting. I just feel nasty. And he was like, no you didn't. I was like, yes I did. I'm like nasty. Feel the back of my neck. And he was like, nah, and he kissed me, and he goes, ooh, you're salty. I'm like, yeah, I know, because I'm sweaty. And he was like, well, you don't stink at all. He's like, I don't see why you need to shower if you don't stink. I was like, that's the point, though. You shower so you don't stink. It's a preventative measure. He was like, yeah, but when I sweat, I smell disgusting. And I'm like, well, I mean, I guess that's some people. I don't use anything special. I use like Suave or something like that. I don't know. It's called cocoa butter. At Walmart, it's like literally my favorite. I know everybody on YouTube shops at Target, and we don't even have a Target around here, so I ain't driving no hour just to get toilet paper. Which, you know, I was talking to my sister. We grew up, we didn't have very much money, so like all our clothing, anything came from Walmart, and like it was embarrassing back then, like awful. And I kind of hate getting my kids clothing from Walmart just because of like how I felt having to get clothing from Walmart. But if you actually look there now, a lot of their clothes look a lot nicer than when we were kids. Like, I'm super jealous that they actually look halfway decent. Like, not all of them. I don't like the bright colors and stuff. Like, those to me look tacky. But like, some of them are actually really cute. I'm like, this is why kids don't have awkward phases, because Walmart's stepping up their clothing game, and everybody knows how to do makeup now. So you can be balling on a budget. 12-year-olds can buy full makeup sets at Walmart and like cute clothes at Walmart, and who knows that it's from Walmart? Nobody, because nobody shops at Walmart anymore. Like, ooh, I like your outfit. And your shoes and your makeup. Yeah, it's all from Walmart. Who knew? Because everybody stopped shopping at Walmart for clothes, because when we were kids, it was ugly. Now, I will say their jeans have gotten cuter too, but I still won't buy any of their jeans because they fit very nicely for about an hour, and then out of nowhere they'll just get really loose and then they fall off of me, and I'm like, I've had these on for like 10 minutes. Like, why? Why do they feel this way? But it's whatever. Like, it doesn't bother me too much. I would like them to fit better, but you know. Use this. I'm gonna get some. Put it in my inner corner. So I don't feel as bad, but I also still hate buying clothes from there. And actually, if you go to Children's Place or other retailers like that, you can actually find a lot of clothes for the same price. I went to Carter's the other day and bought my daughter a pair of jeans for $10, or 2 pairs for $10, and my husband was like, geez, that's expensive. And I was like, have you seen the prices at Walmart lately? I mean, I guess that comes with the clothes being cuter, but they're not so cheap anymore either. They're getting on up there in price. They said, hey, our clothes are cuter. We're gonna start charging you $20 for a pair of jeans. And they have. Like, I've definitely seen jeans for like 13 and 12. But I've also seen jeans there for 20. And I'm like, my favorite American Eagle jeans that like literally hug me all day long are 20 on sale, and they last a heck of a lot longer and they feel a lot nicer. You can just tell the quality. And Walmart's like, well, we look better than we used to, so we think we can charge you way more than we used to. And I'm like, I ain't buying it, sister. I like a deal. But they have, like, I got a Sherpa from there the other day, and I was like, this Sherpa sweater is super cute. And everybody's asking me where I got it from because all these boutiques and stuff are selling them, and I'm like, Walmart. I've been wanting one from Victoria's Secrets forever. Not gonna lie. Like, I don't like huge branding things, but I actually do like the little doggy on it. It's very simple and cute. It's just every time I go into Victoria's Secret and I have like a certain amount I can spend, I usually end up getting like leggings instead. I'm gonna use some of this, and then I'm gonna put some mascara on. Oh, that mister's so much nicer than the last one I had. She's feeling fresh. Primer on because I have it, so you know, why not? Actually, I think this blue looks really nice on my eyes. I don't wear a lot of blue, and blue's my favorite color because I just, every time I put it on, I feel like I look like I'm going to an 80s party or something. So I tend not to wear it, but it looks really nice. My whole kitchen smells like popcorn because last night I was making my husband's rice for his meal prep, some brown rice, and my son started fussing, and I went and picked him up and I started taking care of him, and I forgot all about the rice. Not that like I really had time for it, because he's teething and he's not in the mood to be playing with you. He wants you now, and he wants all of your attention, and he wants to eat your fingers, and that's it. And I went to go lay him down after I'd gotten him calmed down and I'd given him his medicine, and you know, all was well. And I smelt something in the kitchen. I walk in there, I was like, did I leave his vegetables in the oven? Like, what is going on? And I'm like looking, and nope. I left his rice burning on the burner for way too long, and the whole outside was black. And like, I mean, the inside cooked right, but we just threw it all away. It looked awful. I just don't have time for it. Like, who wants me to do all this meal prep since I'm home all day? It's just, I just don't have it. I ain't got the time. So, alright, I'm gonna use this nude liner. But we don't even want to talk about it, the length of the tip. But, yeah. That's what happens when, like, you never use liners. And then after one use, it goes down. You gotta sharpen it yourself. And you don't know how to get it out of the sharpener because you're a genius. You also don't know how to line your lips. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that it is only easier to line your lips if you know how to do it. I don't know how to say the last part of this, but I'm gonna say this is called low key. It's close to the same color. It's the Huda one I really like, actually. I like the moussey texture on these. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and please subscribe or leave a comment telling me what you'd like to see or what I can improve on, and I'll see you next time.